Okay, we're
You know what, do
recording.
your
We're
intro.
recording now. This is Studio Week 11 group review. We have Chairman Fan gonna do live review for Frank because he missed it.
Yeah. Um, but also, I guess looking at Dostrow side since it's the class one. Um, cool. Um, Getting down into it. Uh, okay. So, general first thoughts. I think Biken Far Slash beats out every one of Bridget's fast options that aren't P's and K's, right?
It'll beat
Uh,
out 5P and 5K and 2K as well, and a lot of the times it'll clash with 6P.
Gotcha. So in general, based on that, I feel Bridget likes more defensive round starts or things that duck it. So maybe 2S ducks it.
I don't believe it does.
Okay, so kind of as well the round start,
I mean,
but
if he does round start far slash and I just do round start wait and 5S, then or 5H, it'll punish it.
gotcha. Okay,
But
so
you'll see the
still,
very first interaction. I jumped the gun a little bit.
uh,
That's slight walk. I was supposed to be slight walk back 5S, but I got clipped.
mhm, that makes sense.
Yeah,
But
that move
anything to kind of
even
get neutral and against the character. We are in the blender here. Goes low. I like the FDs. So like how much the amount of space you bought here was really nice. So close slash. At this point, you don't really need to contest everything. I know Geo kind of does, but even with Bridget's like range, right? I feel like this is such a strong position for Bridget to be in. Oh, we're finally stopping that. Nice. Pass bursts. That's just the mix. One thing to bring up for Frank here, just as a thought, is before you even get to this point, you do have 50 meters, so you could YRC an earlier point if you really wanted to spend it.
Yeah, I know. I I I just thought I could block it.
Fair enough. I mean, I sometimes just blocking it is good, because then you get a bigger punish afterwards. But uh, I think Viking has high guts. I
High
could give it
guts
that way.
and honestly, Bridget doesn't do that much damage.
Yeah. If you were going to do that though, I think this burst is bad, right?
I don't
So
think so,
because what does Bridget get after this without? Because she's probably not rebuilding the 50 meter, right?
She gets knocked
uh,
down, and I get meaty yo-yo toss to play around parry RC, and a lot of the time it will recover fast enough to block a 9 frame reversal.
Gotcha.
so I burst here because at this point, Dostrow has spent some type of resource to do this.
Yeah.
So does it put
Okay.
me in a great spot against Bridget? I don't know. I guess neutral's fine. I don't think Vikings neutral against Bridget's neutral isn't terrible. And now I have the
Fair.
resource to also now I have the advantage with the resource.
That's fair. Okay. Uh, I think that's just me being way too stingy with burst. I like the arguments. And now neutral play. Um.
Oh, what did I see there?
Yeah.
Probably caught up in RC recovery
Mm-hmm.
or
Oh.
It's
startup.
this is supposed to OTG, and I just didn't get the OTG.
Okay. That drops a drop, but all American. Building bar for next round. Round two, going through the same things we talked about. We see that walk back in action, and then a really nice jump punish. Viking Blender. Good FDs again. Got out. Oh no.
I got parried there too.
That was a
uh,
reversal throw attempt.
yeah.
You did wake up throw, not parry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I did something.
Yeah. I guess if you're going to do this, you have 50-meter.
Yeah, I don't. I'm really bad at doing reversal throws into meter because I'm
Fair
so
enough.
used to doing parry meter,
Yeah.
and you don't have to think about it. And with reversal throw meter, if you use the bar before you get the damage off, it kind of sucks sometimes.
Fair enough. I might want to look more into this on how often this is like a continuing issue, but I think just something to call out here for now. Now we're in corner. What do we press here?
Probably forward slash.
We dash forward and then okay. Yeah.
Were you talking this whole time?
So I guess just good stuff by Dostrow. Nope. Oh, I guess you do get a punish here. Oh,
That wasn't a
slightly after.
punish.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Oh no.
I ran in a second too early. Oh, I should have just 6-speed there. I was greedy and jumped for the punish. Then here's at that point, Dasher, I was like, 5P will hit you this time.
I could also assume there might be a little bit of tilt in there.
No, there wasn't that much tilt. I honestly, and I shouldn't think this about Bikin's 5P. I honestly thought the second 5P was gonna hit him before you hit me.
Gotcha.
You were in BRC slowdown.
Yeah, but I mean, if we, yeah, I thought you were gonna come down a little bit faster. So I thought the second one was gonna catch you, and you were still in the air, and I was like, ah, shit.
Fair enough. It's a third start. Catches the jump.
I probably.
We've
might
had
have-
really good round starts so far on Bikin's side. We've always gotten to this corner situation. Nice catch on the FD. Good super. Drop, chop. Interesting. Okay. Works out. Is that a setup just to that like beats that makes them not have to be reversal?
I
That
mean,
sentence came out real bad.
I could
Is
do a
it-
save. I do a save jump. I just wanted to be tethered.
Okay, fair.
I like tether.
Fair enough.
Is it always good? I don't know, probably not.
I mean, if you have control of if you know how to control the situation on your end with it, I think it's a very reasonable thing. And I think you, as the Viking player, being next to the Bridget is not a bad place to be,
Yeah,
since they can't outrange you if they're tethered.
there's some characters that are nice to be tethered to, like Happy Chaos and whatnot.
Yeah, I could see Bridget being one of them. Nice. Okay, first, good start by Dostrow, or like, first hit by Dostrow's end. Ooh, misses the wall break.
What were you trying to wall break with there, Dastro?
I probably should have just done like dash up 2H. That was JH right there, or
Yeah,
JS
that
maybe,
was-
whatever.
I think it was JS.
That was JH, I think.
JS would have been faster, but
Yeah, because JS
yeah, that's
is the one
just-
that goes forward, right?
that's JS. They both no JH goes forward.
Oh.
JS is the 2 hits.
Gotcha. Just getting back to neutral. I like the run in on the yo-yo. Ends up catching though. Blender. Nice blocks.
It was nice, wasn't it?
It was. Rock the baby. Offensive. I guess we went for. Okay. Let me actually back up because I have a small thought. I know this seems to be you like doing this a lot. And I don't know if we're all the best people at punishing it, but this option that you chose here
I know.
is hella greedy.
I know. I do it a lot, and if I get 6-speed, it hurts.
Yeah, not only like 6-speed, because you can like your Viking has decent air buttons, but this game has such good ground airs in so many different ways, right? That it just always feels like if you're IDing a neutral and it's not to punish a fireball or something, it just feels rough. Unless you really know that they're not gonna anti-air it. Puts us in this situation. Good mash. Got burst. We're happy.
I didn't get my jump slash.
Yeah, looks
Bridget
like you
rolling
won.
movement is a big hitbox.
It sure is.
Yeah.
It moves fast, and a lot of the time it'll catch you off guard.
Yeah, you
'Cause
start the animation here.
I probably could have JP'd it if I was going to do something like this.
just looking at the situation, I was like jumping back, and you're trying to get in on me, but I change what I'm doing by doing rolling movement, so it's intended to throw you off guard.
Mm-hmm. So, good choice by Dostrow there. We'll get a punish, but far slash doesn't lead anything without counter hit. Good hit. Now
And
we're
my
mixing.
2S doesn't come out there.
Oh,
2S into Kabari goes to safe jump setup again.
gotcha. Looks like we just went for a hard parry attempt. Was that in a? Yeah, you're dead here. For this parry,
Did I
we're
parry?
going for like the right there.
Parry RC. If
Yeah,
he
that
gets
probably
hit that
was.
early, that means it was a parry RC.
Gotcha. Okay.
You can go frame by frame if you want, but there's no way that was regular parry. See, there's the startup of RC right there.
Gotcha. Okay.
I gotta do the new tech.
Yeah, I was
Parry
wondering if this was a
super.
new tech attempt.
No. If it was the new tech, it would have been parry, and then you would have saw the super flash,
Gotcha.
and I would not get hit.
Fair enough. Okay.
I don't think
I just good timing on Dostrow's part, or is this like a thing that you have timed out, or is this just a?
This was me trying to bait reversal throw, parry RC, wake up 5p.
Gotcha. And it
Yes.
just happened to work in the situation.
It
Yes,
covers
because-
it covers a few options. It just doesn't cover commit to parry.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Makes sense.
It turns, because I parry RC, it turns parry into like, instead of like 7 frames, like 1 or 2 frames depending on our RC.
Yeah. Oh god. That's like.
One,
2,
2, 3.
Yep, it is.
That was
Okay,
pretty
so
long.
yeah. I guess, yeah, getting a perfect 5-frame timing is probably not reasonable.
It's 7 frames. But yeah, if you see a bike and parry RC, they aren't waiting the full 7 frames.
They're calling out you hitting a meaty.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. When we're mixed here, and then we're done. Okay.
That match was so fast that we finished before the song got to the good part. I was genuinely upset about that.
One thing I really like is, I think a good thing to point out, using your space properly here, I think is huge. You are putting yourself closer to the corner, but you're not putting yourself into the corner. And the space you bought a lot of different options for Bridget here. Like, if I can get to a good spot, like, I feel like Bridget in this situation right here is in such a happy spot in so many ways. Like, that full walk back just seemed really good. On the bike inside, since it's a round start, it's kind of hard to do anything about it, but I think you do the best you can, which ends up being something pretty greedy. Just wake up buttons.
Oh, I should have pushed a button there.
I should have
Uh,
done JSH, because then the H would have made it a true block string into a grounded normal.
It definitely would have, but you didn't, and I was like, fuck, I should have hit a button.
Fair. A question for this interaction: how good is Kabari at actually stopping this?
It's good
Uh,
at stopping just full commit roll in, but it doesn't do anything about me just being full screen away.
Okay. We have seen Frank mix up in between like the options, but I think we've been seeing a lot of Kabari as the option into Yo-Yo. Um, if it's only a stop sign for the full roll-in, I imagine it's a weaker option than it lets on to be.
Kabari is really
Um,
fast and hard to punish, especially at a range like this, and you can do the follow-up, which also has really quick recovery, which is also hard to
Gotcha.
punish.
it's actually faster recovery than the chain.
Yeah, but
Fair enough.
the chain itself is better than the follow-up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess if
Yes.
you get the connection, then it's fine, because then it stops Yo-Yo anyway.
So if we like play like a little bit here, like at this range, Pritchard's not with Yo-Yo out. Pritchard can't really do anything before I recover.
Fair. I'm thinking in terms of like basing, right? It also doesn't get you anything either.
No,
Is the top.
but it's like a low risk option here. Like if
Okay.
Dostrow does full commit, I get a punish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But if Dostrow doesn't commit, then we go back to neutral.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
Let's just hit her.
And then you're talking about the punishes there.
Oh no, there's
It's up. Gets us out of the situation.
That was supposed to be killing machine.
Mm. Good stuff on the run-in attempt.
I even
Ooh.
did a small hop, and I was like, "There's no way he's gonna hit a button after this."
Dude, if you're in the air,
2H
remotely
is
near
possible.
where I can hit 2H, I'm gonna be pressing 2H.
Yeah, it was the right option. There's
They
no
should
point not to
give
2H.
Bike and an air parry.
Yeah, see,
Dude,
Monty, and
2H is a god button, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even need a air parry, Monty. I just need a JH to be disjointed.
Good God. uh,
If we're giving out
Uh,
distrants,
True.
can I have better distrants too?
No,
We're all just asking for better disjoints. Look,
and then unnerf Ram JH. Now that I'm playing her,
Unnerf it for everyone except Monty.
Damn. That's
No.
toxic. Yeah, I think this is the first time, so no really comments on it now. But just gonna see how you've been getting out at other attempts. Oh, you don't have a button that hits above you, do you?
JK. He was on
JK,
side.
I can also just stay in the ground and parry it.
Oh, I mean, I think jumping here is fine.
Yeah, I could have hit with JK. And surprisingly, jump slash does have a decent.
High hitbox.
Yeah,
That
for
was
no reason.
that was specifically done to get around Rising Jump S.
Fair. I mean, mixing up the air options is good.
Bridge is real good at
going with
that.
the same one is not necessarily the greatest idea. And if JK does work, I think.
I
going for
also
the
think
safe ones.
it's generally a pretty good idea if your character isn't like super crazy strong in the air to just avoid interacting with air to airing bridge in those situations and instead try to make Roger dive whiff. Like Biken's kind of slow to accelerate, so that might have been hard. But if you make Roger dive whiff, you can usually just kill her.
True.
That is the like how Geo usually deals with Roger dive, so I think the same plan should be able to.
I guess Biking is just also really good in the air though with her buttons. She's got like some of the best air buttons in the game, and I like to personally I like to challenge air to air airs with air buttons. It's just something I do, which sometimes bites me in the ass because a 6P would be safer and better in situations, and I'll just jump slash instead.
Yeah. The idea of knowing all your different options and cycling between them.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I think even if you really want to be greedy, could you just jump Yo Johnson?
I could. That's not a bad idea. I mean, it's not bad in the air. If
Because
if
like
if if, if they're
it's
both
so
in the
high.
air, yeah. It just, I think it's, I don't know how fast it is. I don't think it's super quick in the air.
Gotcha. Just a thought.
No, I don't disagree.
And nice catch.
Oh, it's only 9 frames to start up. Actually, it's not that slow.
Mix. Oh, kill here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. No drops. No drops. I like the weight on the on it Escobari. It,
Yeah. I die there if he DP, so I have to just respect.
yeah. Yep. You're also in a strong enough position at that moment that you don't need to hard commit on anything. Neutral. No longer. Oh.
Could have been a big combo, but I just.
Oh, nice block. We'll just call it an All-American. Sets up the situation. Was this on purpose?
Sure.
The FD was on purpose. It's part of the
The FD
setup.
is on purpose, but he just.
It just the timing happened to work out perfectly in your favor.
Yeah.
We take those.
I can't get anything off of it though, but I get the full burst, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, putting yourself in neutral at that spacing, potentially even positive, is really good. You're happy to be there. Good punish on the yo-yo toss.
So
unfortunate on the drop after.
no, I think this is just a Bridget thing. I know fucking Trey was talking to you about it, Dostrow, about Bridget just falling out of combos.
I don't know.
Well, she's a lightweight, so you probably just want to lab
So-
turn combos if it's
so-
weight dependent.
So this is the lightweight version of that combo. The 5K into 6H catches all the other lightweights. And I dropped this against Bridget all the fucking time because the greedy heavier combo is close slash into 6H.
Yeah, there's some like character
Maybe
specific
because she's
combos in
smaller.
Lilia too.
Yeah,
You could also what 5K JD, right?
yeah, I could have 5K JD. I was like right at the corner. That would have been the better option here. 5K JD and then broken wall that way.
Mm,
Yeah, lab
Skill issue.
left there, I guess.
But I have to try it against Bridget because it happens multiple times in this set.
yeah, that seems like something to lab then. It could just be Bridget small.
And then I could have got a way bigger combo there too.
Yeah. You should have it.
See?
Oh,
See,
oh no!
Should just
I-
RC
I should have
Yeah.
RC'd, but I was like, oh, this combo's.
or super.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I
There's
could have
just a-
supered right here with gun.
Also, if you JH instead of Yozanten, I'm pretty sure they're closer.
Oh, are you talking
Oh.
about the jump slash JH?
Yeah,
Yeah, right
J-
here, JH.
yeah, JH keeps them closer. Yozanten kind of throws them away.
Makes sense. Yeah, I'll have to look in that.
Yeah. Causes the strap again. We get to play. We shoot the gun. Okay. Works out.
Yeah, I probably should have just done. Overall, I should have just done 5K in the gun, and that would have killed.
Simple. I think at that life, any into super thing works, right?
Gun works there. I don't know if biking gets close enough for
Oh, the cinematic.
cinematic one.
Fair. Okay. Okay. We've done a good mix of all round start options. Changing up the burst timing. Just trying to call out something. To threaten it. I'm curious what got. I mean, a bad parry call got you here, but I
That
don't
was
necessarily hate it.
missed fuzzy up back, getting hit overhead when he realized he was not in the air anymore.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So mixed. That
Bridget
happens,
JD is a good button.
It really
Yeah.
is.
And then we get rocked.
I did run up rather than a safe jump because run up is more threatening of throw.
That's fair. Oh, that makes sense. Huh.
It's like the idea of parry is still there, but I am threatening the counterplay, but just doing a meaty instead.
I wonder,
I like it. I think
wonder
that's
if this
smart.
is where I start to
Uh,
recognize this doesn't work. And I still don't do the correct thing.
Oh, it drops again.
No, I know it's going to drop, right? And
So
the,
you just go for meaty.
the correct
5k
thing.
jump cancel IAD meaty tatami.
Oh no, the correct easy thing to do here is after 5k, I can do the jump version. I don't know if I'm close enough to the wall. I can just Kabari here and get the safe jump.
Oh, okay.
I realized it afterwards. I don't know if I'm close enough to the wall. I don't think I am for the JD.
Mm.
No, they would have just plopped in the corner. I mean, you still get a safe jump, but
Yeah. I do this multiple times and I watched the film back and I realized I was like I could just Kabari or do something else here. I don't know why I'm just running up afterwards.
Mm. I think I like so the parts that I do like about it is the fact that you've changed something to account for the issues that you're seeing. If it's so I like the adaptation part. I think
Yeah.
having this foresight afterwards is a luxury that we have as replaying. And it's hard to say something to do in set. The idea of just getting a meaty off of it instead of just letting it drop every time is admirable, and I think that's not a bad place.
I understood in set that I kept dropping this, something has to change, and my brain just could not figure out step 2 after that. Or the
step
correct
one is
step 2.
very hard to notice in the first place, so kudos there. So I don't mind it that much. Then could have these out. Oh, try to run out. Good stuff there. Now back in neutral because of the burst.
I'm gonna get my shit kicked in for that.
I mean, you were just trying to bar out, like just stop Dostrow from
Yeah.
going on you.
He was covering the air, but I know he wants to cover the air. That's why I did up yo-yo rather than horizontal yo-yo. It threatens me going to the air.
Makes sense. I like run up 6p. After this, so yep, just go. I packed up too much. Good catch on that. Oh, you didn't have the bar at the time. But yeah, that works. Catches the rolling that we've been doing before.
I could have gotten Kabari for a safe jump, but I just didn't.
Oh, off of this hit.
Of 6p.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
And
Just run in the
then
basement.
I guess you're. I don't necessarily hit it. We haven't really threatened like going. The safe jump is stronger. I think going for the meaty isn't a horrible backup plan. Being alive is unfortunate.
Gem.
Oh. Works out. Okay. Oh, missed the setup. Gets detached. I like the delay. We haven't threatened parry all that often, but we're always doing options that beat it. So I think by also this angle is like the only really thing is like if bike in 6P's here, but wake up 6P is hard to get someone to do.
I'm gonna wake up Yozansen before I wake up 6P.
Yeah. So I think the option chosen was really good. I like this. I'm stealing that shit.
Missed my OTG.
Yeah. So, okay. Not letting Tether rock free. I like it. You just don't want to deal with tether. Oh, nice stop. No punish there
It's
is.
-6.
This is something that I think Dostrow yells at about all of us about constantly.
I don't know if I get a punish. It's
It's
mine. If it's
-6.
minus, but
I was
But-
right in your
7,
face.
right?
I was right in your face.
At
The
the
second
very
time,
worst,
not this
you have
one.
50-meter jab
Oh.
or red RC.
yeah,
You need anytime that Dasha is giving you an out like this, you need to take it, if that makes sense. Like, even
I was
whatever your
missing my
2K.
dash up close slash right there.
yeah. My 2K probably would have punished. I don't know if 5P reaches here, and
5P
The,
probably
the
doesn't.
next
2K
it's the next time that it happens is what right here.
let's.
No, this
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
one.
This one I should have punished.
That's the clear punish where I'm just
I sh-
getting away with so much here.
Yeah, I should have like
had the wrong
grabbed
one.
or anything at this point.
Just something.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you need to. This is a big part that we all need to stop Dostrow from doing for free. Especially like if we look at resources. If there's 50-meter, I understand not challenging a bit more. Just because 50-meter changes the game entirely. But we don't got 50-meter on deck. Life leads are close enough. We do have an opportunity to get out of the corner here. A big thing is like if you're in the corner against anyone in this game, I swear. You like the first thought is to get out, right? And having the ability to just jab, red RC, even get a corner steal is really strong.
Hell,
And
even at this point, Lloyd, I don't even need to jab at RC. If I jab hit here, I could I can just get the safe jump afterwards
yeah,
with, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Like not every character has that luxury where like just jab RC is just a good option. Like Sato's do it all the time where they jab and then immediately red RC.
yeah, it's just something like low risk. No matter what, if you jab RC and the jab comes out, you're no longer in the corner. If that makes
True.
sense.
Yeah.
You have red RC advantage at that point, and you're almost always happy, or have the ability to get out of the corner. So it's 50-meter to guarantee the part that you don't want to have to play into, which is Bridget mix, or Zato mix, or any other insert character you don't like's mix.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
The only one maybe is like Testament, just because Testament does this from out of jabber. But you do something else to get out at that point. But yeah, and then we get clipped and we die.
Yeah, I think we die here. Yeah, we better
Okay.
die here.
No super. You weren't afraid of Viking guts living here.
There's no way that she would have survived.
You
That-
are a braver person than I am.
I guess there's no point in not supering, right?
I buffered super, it just didn't come
Oh,
out.
it just didn't come up.
Fair enough.
But like
yeah.
I wasn't scared about that.
Fair enough.
I did 2S 5H and then I tried to replace the 5H with super.
Yeah. Fair enough. Nice. We're constantly switching around starts. Big damage.
It's a good
Force
spot
the
to
burst.
burst.
Yeah, I guess for the class.
No, I mean just in general against Spiken. After you see another move come after close slash, almost fine to burst.
I always wait one hit after the close slash to burst.
It's not a bad.
Especially
the only
early
time that's
on.
the only time that's a bad idea is if they wait for you to do that and they start RCing.
This
Bison
is
doesn't-
early
at
on.
this-
There's no you don't have RC.
Yeah. I'm not saying in this situation. I was just saying like just in general for everyone. Like if you're playing against the Biken,
I think against most characters, right? Like I know, like a big, like habit that is everyone wants to burst after the close slash, but just waiting one hit afterwards. Most characters have to do like a hard call out at that point, right? Because unless it's a close slash stuff. Maybe Melee can get out after like 5H, or I don't know how Melee combos work. But something good to think about, just like about burst timings. And then we do another upward yo-yo here, because we want to always be able to threaten to get out that way. Buys a space. Good mash. Sets up here. Unfortunate.
No, it's that's
Oh, is this a
unfortunate.
setup?
I should be pairing, but I know it's
No,
not going to
Is
connect.
this a setup?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, I thought you whiffed something. Okay. I didn't know that was a setup. That's cool.
I should be
Man.
doing parry afterwards. I don't know what I wanted to come out there. I think
Uh,
I wanted to close slash Johnson and then fast icy, and I got close slash fast heavy.
Okay. Good mash again. We have such a life lead that we don't care about our health bar that much.
Yeah, we don't care about health bar, and if you
have
respect,
so many different tools to get out.
and if you are like playing biking, and you know people aren't always, and it's not like Dasher's not always doing safe jumps. This is just in general. Like, if I'm like, you know what, you're not gonna do a safe jump here because you don't want to get parried. I'm gonna mash.
Yeah. Nope. I think very strong decision making. I like it. Yeah, our jumps have been working. We've been
Yep.
pretty on point with those.
So
There's
I
that
just need to
interaction again.
Kobari or JD and then safe jump.
Yeah. Nice. We're not afraid of yo-yo, which I like. Oh my.
It's the only command grab you can grab.
We take those. Mix.
That
Same
one
issue again. Good block. Oh.
That was supposed to be fast RC down.
Works out for you there.
Hate it when that
Ooh,
happens.
good punish.
Bridget goes so fast and so far that you just cross up to the other side and your close slash completely whiffs.
Yeah. I like nice. These matches are fast, damn.
Oh
on
yeah.
this card, is I mean, situationally, right? So how did this happen?
It happened because of the
So that okay. Because it's off a burst, I actually really like gun here. I think this is
I thought that was gonna
Good.
beat gun personally.
at that point, this animation, it doesn't matter if I get hit or not.
I
The
thought it was
bullets come out.
no, I thought it was just gonna hit the startup.
The very beginning of the startup.
Yeah, I
Right before-
I thought that scooter at this distance would beat out your gun.
just gotcha. I guess the main thing is Biken recovers first here. It looks like. Yeah. So just because of that, I think it's unfortunate.
I think I recovered first there, but even still,
It's hard to judge.
you could we have frame by frame, but it's honestly it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Dostrow taking his patented break.
Honestly, playing online is a debuff for me because I have 30 seconds rather than like a minute.
Oh, you don't get the full adjustment.
Dude, do you see how long I take between games offline?
Yeah.
We go to fucking Ignite Gaming Lounge in Skokie, Illinois. I be taking forever between games.
Yeah, I hate you. You ice me out.
Dude, I love it. I'll
Do
just
it
sit there and
yourself,
just
dude.
Debrief.
No,
just
I
take
respect
three
it.
buffs.
I respect it, but also I would never.
I also respect when PCH flipped off Marvin at Ignite.
I didn't do that. That's just not true. I just didn't do that.
Damn, did I miss it?
I didn't. I didn't.
Gaslighting. Getting gaslit again. Okay.
It's my life.
So, okay. Going through the options. Base. We try to get in afterwards. Oh. PCH. This is good. You did mix up your anti-air options here. So.
I don't do it enough though. Well, just generally, when I play, I notice I don't do it enough.
Gotcha. I mean, good to point out when you do get them successfully, and a good way to emphasize that they do work. Oh, I see. I think this is just part of your combo. You have to do the ID there, right? So you're going to get hit by this burst every time.
He's going for the setup.
Oh, yeah, I'm going for the safe jump.
I'm trying to make my burst timings unpredictable.
Yeah. Okay. If it catches a safe jump, it's good. No worries there. Good catch on the roll. You don't get anything off of that, which is
Oh, I get a safe jump if I do Kabari.
the Kabari thing again.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But that was me recognizing again. I was like, it's not
Yeah.
gonna combo. I can't do it again.
That's fine. This is a miss, Joe Johnson.
No, I meant to definitely jump J slash and give up my position on on pressure.
There's like Viking's face in that fucking frame. Like, wait. Wait a second. Recover though.
I wanted forward dash, not back dash, but I was the way that you moved around me didn't get
Got like
what
a
I wanted.
weird cross-up timing for it. Good back dash. Nice throw.
That was misspacing. That would have beaten out throw and been plus on block.
I need to practice the auto setup for this too. Like I wanted to stay same side this time, but that shit going from like PC to PlayStation, and I know it's not that big of a difference. It fucks me up. And there's just an auto timing where if you do 2 punches, you'll go other side for like 2 punch frame kill, and I just need to learn it.
Gotcha. I guess the one thing about that is that gives it tell when you're gonna go the other side.
You can slightly delay it and stay same side. So it's still super ambiguous. It's just it's easier to go other side when you want to go other side.
Gotcha. And then we go.
I think Alpaca does it.
So that's just an unfortunate. Is that a? That's just
Go
an unfortunate whiff, right?
Go back. What was the unfortunate with?
This.
Oh yeah, Dastro's not supposed to get hit here.
Oh. I see. Okay.
I was like, he'll block the 2H, and then you don't block it.
You had 50% tension. I was guessing.
I don't blame I don't blame you for getting hit by it. I was just in my head. I was like, he'll block the 2H, and I'll just reset tether.
That's fair. Okay, it happens. It does cause this to. Oh, nice. So that's the thing that Monty was talking about, of like getting out of the way.
I thought tether was gonna still be on me. I was trying to do something cheeky.
Gotcha. Also, you have more than enough meter to kill off that punish.
Yeah.
Works out, but yeah, didn't have to go through that interaction if you didn't have. Nice.
And then that just dropped for some reason.
Yeah. I think there's just a lot of like specific Bridget spacing labbing potentially needed.
No, I think I just lagged.
That was a burst bait attempt. Works out. Yeah.
Were you trying to DP there?
Yeah. I think if you go back, you'll be able to see a P button come out.
I don't even know.
Wrong one. Oh god.
Aren't you the one that made him?
So throw.
You don't have to check that I pressed 5P.
Fair enough. Okay.
Actually, nothing came out because it wasn't even a punish.
I was trying to think if there's
But it
something I
doesn't
wanted to see on Frank's end for this.
What's up?
Oh. Sorry, I got lost in my own thoughts. I was wondering if there was something I wanted to comment on your end of things on that one, but I can't think of them right now.
It's just bike and gaming.
Yeah, we are biking gaming.
Brain off, Kabari in. RC.
Oh, I do remember what I was gonna call out. I'll wait till another stopping point. Nice challenge. Mixing up our ground terrors. Gets the burst.
Yeah, so that one I was afraid of the bar.
That's
yeah, that's why I threw you.
Mm-hmm. It's a good option.
Yep, that one. no
It's
comments.
another
The thing-
made you look type setup.
Yeah. It's such a happy Bridget face. The thing I
She's
wanted to
always
comment
happy.
for Frank's side,
Something with the-
is one thing I noticed in this set that I guess you've been doing a lot more mixing, but in a lot of new interactions, you aren't defaulting to one hit H Kabari things as much.
So yes, there was.
So I think you're doing a better job of mixing in other options there afterwards. Just the
I
thing I've noticed so far.
I do like to do one hit into high lows now.
It used to be like clockwork. If you didn't have 50 meter, you weren't finishing the Kabari, but I think you're doing better about it. So just something I thought of.
It's scary to finish Kabari against someone who's got a DP. How dare you?
It was free.
It was free. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I was hoping to
But
get
the
a
fact that we're
wall
not
slump, but I
defaulting is-
didn't.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was just hoping to get wall slump,
Ah,
mostly because I like wall slump and I think it's fun, and I have anti-bike and wall slump stuff
yeah.
that I want to show off.
One thing, good recognition on Frank's part that Dostrow's pretty much tried to DP like every one of these so far.
So you hit me with the second one. When you hit me with, so you DP'd the first one, Dostrow, right? And then you did it on the second one, and I was like, oh, so we're playing this game, huh? And then I was just at that point in the set, I was like, I was like, I'm pretty sure he's in DP on tethers, so I was just holding it back.
It was about 50-50 on tether.
I held back, especially when you had bar to cover the DPs.
Yeah, I know. That's why I like to press buttons when I have 50% tension on wake up.
It's not a bad idea.
It's almost like you do this in a similar thing.
I would never. Good DP.
Nice DP. Nice Kabari. So that's the thing you're talking about. It just kind of stuffs some options. If they goes for something committal. This looks good into.
Something I've got to incorporate more, and you don't see it a single time in this set, is I never do air tatami in neutral.
Mm.
It's so good. I just hate doing it.
I don't think it's
In
very
this
good
matchup?
against Bridget.
Yeah, I'm trying to think in
Um,
this matchup
Probably not.
because
but-
2H is such a hard threat to like. 2H just smokes it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Even
But
if
like-
I trade with the actual tatami, it's such a big advantage for me. When I played Alpaca a few weeks ago, I totally smoked his air tatamis.
keep that in mind.
Fair enough.
I know in other matchups I definitely should, and I just don't.
Tommy tatami.
That's fair.
That was supposed to be JD, but I accidentally did 4D.
You know that JK was not supposed to be JK. That was supposed to be tatami. That was supposed to be TK tatami.
Gotcha. We're just kind of getting mixed here. Happens. We don't have many resources to work with, so nice to get out of the situation.
I always forget the way that Bridget rolling movement interacts with the arc and where the yo-yo is.
Mm. Oh, that's unfortunate. The 6P wave. Nice challenge. Setup.
Fuck up.
Oh,
not
unfortunate.
not on Dasho's part. I fucked up the Yozansen there.
I was trying to fuzzy throw and you didn't put me in block stun. This is your fault, Frank.
I fucked it up, and I was like, "Oh shit, he missed." All right, I guess I'll take the round.
That is how we take those moments, for sure. Oh, is that the 5?
Yeah, that's the fifth one.
Okay. Yeah.
I gotta
That's gonna have to-
practice out on Bridget. I just gotta realize that 5K into 6H isn't gonna combo all the time, and just end the combo early with Kabari or something, or JD if I'm close enough to the corner.
Yeah. In terms of overarching themes,
That's why I'm so low.
maybe the drops are is a good one to focus on for this set.
Ah,
Just trying to see if there's any patterns that I recognize from how Dostrow's getting hit.
I also play grounded more, which is something I usually don't do, which is good because I like to jump back a lot.
Yeah. Especially against Bridget. Bridget has so many good ways to snipe you out of the air. Staying on the ground is good. But I don't know. It kind of just felt like the set was both of y'all mixing each other constantly. And in
It's two
terms of, like,
characters.
actionable items.
Frank
it's
and
a
I
little
have
hard to
played a
pick.
lot against
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah. So it's kind of hard to point to like a specific actionable item in terms of overarching themes. But yeah, gonna click randomly see if there's anything. But most like honestly, it just feels like a lot of mix. Strong mashes out. Maybe if you want to go back and look at all the mash attempts and those working out, could be interesting. And see if there's like, I don't know. You've probably done more. You've definitely done more exploratory work than I have in this regard. But if there's a way to get Yo-Yo to be a round-winning option for those situations instead of having to rely on JD or JH and stuff like that, I don't know if Bridget has us potential tools in that regard.
I mean, the win condition for Bridget normally is just get the yo-yo out in such a way where I can use rolling movement without being scared, right? And Baiken changes the way that works mid-screen a lot of the time. I have to... It's just how brave does one player want to be at any point in the offense that I get. If I'm feeling extra brave, then I'll do a meaty or I'll do a throw or try to get around parry in some way. If I'm or not or just forget about parry. Otherwise, it's like I just force them to do parry because you got to do that sometimes. And then in the corner, it's relatively standard because I can do meaty yo-yo setups rather than having to do 50-50s off of a knockdown with a meaty strike.
Makes sense.
But
Gotcha.
the result is
the payoff for winning a 50-50 tends to be higher for Baiken than Bridget. I think that's an offensive skew, but Bridget tends to have stronger neutral than Baiken. It's just what are you playing around?
Yeah. I mean, you do too, Lloyd. Like at one point, you're just gonna say, "Fuck it, I'm not respecting parry here. I'm gonna go for like the safe jump."
Yeah.
But biking a good biking is not gonna parry everything they see. Well, at every opportunity.
Yeah. Or nor should they.
Yeah, that will just get their ass killed when their opponent starts to realize, "Oh, I'll just delay meaties or."
Yeah. So like, striking that balance is always hard.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like DP characters, right?
Yeah.
Except for like you can safe jump DPs.
You can throw DPs.
You can throw parry.
That's true.
It's just at one point I'm gonna say fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And when you choose to say fuck it, I don't care, just make it either I don't know,
Not get you killed
or get you killed, and be like, why did you do it there? And be like, because I felt it.
Get that far already?
Yeah, I think like having confidence in your decision making is important there, and living with
I don't know if that counts as a
the
mistake.
outcome. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does anyone have anything else to contribute, or
I'll be back.
Except all the sewing and all the detailing.
Thanks for going over all of it.
I feel like I didn't do a super great job since it was just a lot of questions.
the point isn't to just give criticisms. The point is to think about the game. And if you're asking questions, that means you are thinking about the game.
Fair.
Like you'll just because you're reviewing someone's footage doesn't mean you have something negative or constructive to say.
It's just questions on the situation. Potentially.
Asking questions and getting answers is a very good way at understanding what's going on. And if you're not asking questions, you are going to be struggling to figure out what's going on in the game. Even if it's just asking yourself the question and not throwing it out into the void for someone to answer. Of course, having an answer is good, but sometimes
Makes
just
sense.
figuring it out yourself is a good way to explore the game.
Yeah. Did anyone else have anything they want to review? Or drive?
That is